everyone. My name is Nirna MDG, and I am the second assistant of the Executive Secretary of the CPGU, the Unit for Prevention and Support to Emergency Management attached to the Prime Minister's Office, and which is the permanent entity in charge of the strategy on DRM in Madagascar. So it is a great honor for me to talk about a financial protection mechanism today during this side event. But first of all, I would like to say that Madagascar is the fourth country most vulnerable to climate change all over the world. And in accordance to the Sunday framework, in our national strategy, we plan to enhance financial resilience by developing financial protection mechanisms. So today I would like to talk about four protection financial mechanisms which are developed by the CPGU in collaboration with ministerial department and different partners. So first of all, I will talk about the CAT-DDO financing with a deferred drawdown option. For that mechanism, the World Bank has granted $50 million for DRM, and also there is €10 million credit from the French Development Agency. And the CAT-DDO funding helped the government to lead a response to flood in 2020 and also to make response to COVID-19. But this CAT-DDO mechanism is based on conditions which are linked to some reforms, such as institutional strengthening on DRM, strengthening financial resilience and infrastructure resilience, and also integration of climate resilience into sectoral development policy. After that, the second financial protection mechanism is the National Contingency Fund, which is one of the conditions recommended by CAT-DDO mechanism. Actually, there is a need to have resources that are available in advance and that can be mobilized quickly in case of a disaster. Each year, 2 billion are secured from the state budget, and the use of this fund is governed by a manual, and its management is the responsibility of the Ministry of Economy and Finance and also the BNGRC. The third mechanism is the immediate response mechanism, MRI, which allows quick access to a funding that corresponds to 5% of undisbursed IDA fund under certain conditions, such as an official declaration of disaster or emergency, the submission by the government of an emergency response implementation plan, and also the approbation by the World Bank of the documents on MRI. The fourth mechanism is the insurance with African risk capacity, or ARC. Madagascar signed the ARC Treaty on January 2014 and ratified it 4 years later. And thanks to the support of the African Development Bank through the ARC program, Madagascar paid the first premium to ARC Limited, 500,000 in 2019, and because of severe drought, the country received more than $2 million from ARC as insurance indemnity. So this fund helped the government to lead emergency response actions. So in terms of humanitarian aid, more than 600,000 people could benefit from food distribution, and also ration protection is granted to 2,700 vulnerable households, and as well as nutritional supplement for children under 5 years old, breastfeeding and pregnant women, and also older people. But apart from that, the government has also led water supply to more than 58,000 households, and also provided medicines to more than 80 healthcare centers. And moreover, in order to contribute in providing sustainable solutions to fight against drought in accordance to government instructions. The insurance indemnity also helped to construct new health center, and it also allowed to make a census in order to build a single database on drought. So because all of that, we can say that the ARC insurance really helped to reinforce government efforts and especially government leadership in disaster risk management and disaster risk reduction. It also helped to complete the financial gap, to strengthen the population's access to basic food and drinking water. It really helped to save lives during a very difficult time. And apart from that, the indemnity insurance also contributes to reduce the vulnerability, to strengthen resilience, to strengthen the physical capacity of workforce, and also to contribute to the implementation of sustainable solutions. Apart from that, I would like to say that Madagascar is still the only African country that has subscribed to two types of insurance with ARC, because since 2019, Madagascar has also subscribed to the tropical cyclone insurance, but up to now, there is no disbursement yet because of the absence of severe cyclone. Well, now in terms of outlook, Madagascar plans to strengthen the capacity response of the country to drought through the collaboration with the World Food Programme through ARC Replica. The government strategy to fight against drought consists of combining emergency response to resilience activity in order to really promote the sustainable development. So this brings me to the end of my speech. Thank you very much for your attention.